Heartbroken owners forced to euthanize therapy dog after robbers brutally beat her. For most people these days, dogs aren't just property, they're family, and are as beloved as much as flesh and blood child. It can't be denied just how much joy and happiness these canine companions bring to people's lives. They're basically irreplaceable and hold a place near and dear to their owners' hearts, which makes incidents like this even more traumatic and heartbreaking. Retired senior couple George and Peggy Lawson of Orange County, California were out for the day when they received a burglar alert from the company that was responsible for installing their alarm system. As soon as the 91-year-old World War II Navy vet and the 77-year-old retired nurse saw the alert, they quickly rushed back home to see just what had been stolen. Before we begin, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the notification bell for more amazing videos. What greeted them upon their arrival home, however, was worse than any other missing or broken item. To the couple's shock and horror, Fifi the toy poodle, their 12-year-old trained hospital therapy dog, was barely alive. At only 9 pounds, the dog could not have posed any real threat to the thieves. Her barks would have barely been heard by the neighbors, given how small she was. And yet, there she was, barely able to move and spitting blood. Even though the precious pooch was in great pain, she still attempted to greet her beloved owners. There was no time to think about their belongings. Their living, breathing, beloved pet was far more important and irreplaceable. The Lawsons immediately rushed Fifi to the vet, who took one look and sent the dying dog straight to the emergency ward in a nearby animal hospital. A quick examination revealed that the small, elderly toy poodle had likely been pistol whipped. The blunt trauma had been so severe, the poor dog was trying to breathe through a punctured lung, 4 broken ribs, and heavy internal bleeding. And that's all while discounting whatever other internal injuries that could not have been seen without thorough checking. The elderly husband and wife duo was told Fifi could be transferred to the trauma unit, but there was no guarantee she'd make it out okay. Whatever the result would be, this was such a traumatic event that Fifi would never be the same again. Peggy, however, had already made up her mind before the vet finished their sentence. She refused to let her beloved companion suffer another minute. So, per the couple's request, Fifi was put out of her misery via euthanasia. The retirees will now have to deal with their home being ransacked, along with their gun and emergency funds being stolen. All of this, however, pales in comparison to the shattering loss of Fifi, and just how unnecessarily brutal and violent her death was. While the Lawsons are no stranger to the passing of a pet, the death of Fifi was such a traumatic event that they aren't sure how they'll move on from this. Considering just how small and helpless Fifi was, the burglars could have easily restrained her or trapped her in a corner instead of beating her to an inch of her life. Hopefully, the culprits will be found and captured soon, so that justice may be meted out.